Hello, welcome to Legacy of the Chosen. Leave your message and subscribe so that you can develop your spirituality. Have you ever felt drained or empty after certain habits? That feeling isn't just in your head. In this video, we reveal a powerful spiritual truth. Demons steal vital energy from those trapped in the cycle of masturbation. It's not just a physical act. It affects your energy, mental state, and spiritual connection. The more you repeat it unconsciously, the weaker your life force becomes. The chosen ones carry a powerful inner energy, often called kundalini or spiritual essence. When this energy is strong, you feel purpose, clarity, and divine connection. But when it's drained, you feel tired, lost, and disconnected. If you've been feeling stuck, low energy, or far from God, this message is for you. We'll uncover the hidden spiritual effects of this habit and how to break free from it to reclaim your divine power. Like drashers and subscribe if this resonates with you. Your healing starts now. That deep exhaustion you feel after certain habits isn't just in your mind. It's energetic. Sexual energy holds immense spiritual power because it carries the essence of creation. When directed with intention, it can strengthen your spirituality, protect you from attacks, and manifest transformation. But when it's wasted, especially through uncontrolled masturbation, it drains your vital life force. This constant loss weakens your spiritual connection, lowers your vibration, and opens the door to negative spiritual forces. Demons feed on this vulnerability, keeping you stuck and disconnected. Have you ever felt sudden sadness, emptiness, or distance from God after giving into this habit? That's not coincidence, it's spiritual depletion. The more you fall into this cycle, the harder it becomes to hear your intuition, feel divine presence, and stay aligned with your purpose. But your energy can be reclaimed. And when it is, your clarity returns, your strength is restored, and your spiritual path becomes clear once again. Masturbation, especially when accompanied by fantasies or low vibrational content, creates an energetic barrier between you and the sacred. Each unconscious release of your vital energy lowers your vibration and weakens your connection to the divine, making it harder to receive guidance and feel spiritual clarity. This habit often dulls spiritual sensitivity and leaves you vulnerable to negative influences and energetic attacks. Many chosen ones notice increased anxiety, restlessness, and difficulty focusing on their mission after periods of indulgence. When your vital energy is preserved, your intuition sharpens, dreams become clearer, and your spiritual connection grows stronger. But when wasted, your natural spiritual protection fades, opening the door to forces that want to keep you weak and disconnected. Forces that want to keep you weak and lost are always waiting for moments of vulnerability. When a chosen one is spiritually strong, their energy creates a natural protective field, an invisible shield that blocks spiritual attacks and negative influences, preventing dark forces from interfering in their life. But what happens when that shield starts to weaken? When vital energy is constantly drained, as happens with uncontrolled masturbation, that protective barrier breaks down. And that's when the attacks begin. Many chosen ones notice that after periods of indulgence in this habit, they start feeling more anxious, restless, and even depressed. Small things in daily life begin to go wrong. Unexpected difficulties arise, and the feeling of being stuck or trapped becomes more obvious. This is no coincidence. When your spiritual protection weakens, parasitic entities and dense energies find openings to infiltrate. These negative influences work subtly at first. Thoughts of doubt and self-sabotage creep in. You begin to question yourself more, lose confidence in your path, and feel your spiritual goals slipping away. Then heavy emotions like guilt, fear, and anguish follow, draining even more of your energy. Gradually, your vibration lowers, and you find yourself caught in a vicious cycle of low frequency. The most dangerous part is that when a chosen one is in this vulnerable state, they become an easy target for spiritual manipulation. Negative forces want you to remain weak, disconnected, and distant from your mission. They know that when you are strong, your light shines brightly, and you have the power to transform the world around you. But when you are drained and lost, your influence becomes limited, and you become just another face in the crowd. Moreover, the loss of spiritual protection also affects your relationships and material life. Have you noticed how after indulging in this habit, your interactions with others change? Distance grows, communication difficulties arise, and unexplained conflicts may occur. This happens because your energy is no longer vibrating at the same frequency, and those around you sense it, even if they can't explain why. Worse yet, when a chosen one is spiritually weak, their ability to discern diminishes. You may end up making poor decisions, trusting the wrong people, and following paths that lead nowhere. This happens because your intuition is clouded, your protection is compromised, and you can no longer perceive the signs that were once so clear. The chosen ones have grand missions. Do you feel it? From early on, there is a calling inside you, a sense that you came into this world for something greater, but fulfilling this mission requires one essential thing: discipline. And that's exactly what this habit steals from you. Repetitive masturbation doesn't just affect your spiritual energy, it reprograms your brain. Each time you give in to this impulse, your nervous system releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter linked to pleasure and reward. The problem is, over time, your brain becomes addicted to this easy rush of pleasure and begins to avoid activities that require effort and discipline. Have you noticed how, after periods of indulgence, you feel lazier? Daily tasks seem harder, procrastination increases, and that willpower you once had to grow spiritually seems to evaporate. This happens because your brain is conditioned to seek instant gratification instead of committing to longer, meaningful processes. And this directly affects your connection to God and your purpose. If before you had the desire to study, meditate, seek spiritual knowledge, and evolve, now those activities seem less interesting. Slowly you start putting your mission aside. What was once a priority becomes something you keep postponing, and that later never comes. Moreover, the loss of discipline makes you more vulnerable to other addictions and distractions. Social media, TV, overeating, irregular sleep. Everything becomes more tempting when your willpower is weakened. And each time you give in to these distractions, your spiritual vibration drops a little more, making it harder to regain control of your life. It's not just about losing focus on spiritual matters. This habit also undermines your ability to achieve material goals. Many chosen ones notice that when caught in this self-sabotage cycle, their projects seem stuck, whether at work, school, or anywhere else. The feeling of stagnation becomes constant because the energy that should be used to create and manifest is being wasted uncontrollably. And then comes the frustration and self-blame create a vicious cycle that drains your focus and leaves your life stagnant. The chosen ones have the power to manifest realities through their energy, but this ability is sabotaged when creative energy, especially sexual energy, is wasted. Sexual energy is a vital force that fuels creation, drives projects, and attracts opportunities. When used wisely, it sharpens your mind, strengthens intuition, and aligns your life. But excessive, purposeless masturbation drains this energy, weakening your vibrational frequency and manifestation power. As your energy depletes, negative thoughts and self-doubt grow, making you vulnerable to dark influences and harder to regain control. Mental clarity fades, distractions increase, and your connection to your true power diminishes, impacting all areas of your life. If you feel stuck while seeking a higher purpose, it may be because your creative energy is being drained. The good news is this power can be restored by consciously channeling your vital force. Breaking free requires more than willpower. It demands awareness, strategy, discipline, and a shift in how you view your energy. First, recognize that giving in to urges drains your energy and opens doors to negative forces. Second, transmute that energy through practices like exercise, meditation, and prayer, redirecting it toward productive and meaningful goals. Having a clear, motivating purpose is essential. Without direction, boredom leads to seeking immediate pleasure, trapping you in a harmful cycle. Ask yourself what mission you're here to fulfill and how to use your energy to make a real difference. Your environment and daily habits affect your ability to break free from destructive cycles. To truly change, you need awareness, spiritual connection, and purposeful action. When you stop giving your energy away, your clarity, intuition, and connection with God return. This isn't just about willpower, it's about spiritual freedom. The choice is yours. Stay stuck or reclaim your power and purpose.